Hi, my name's Ethan, and you're about to see me perform Funeral by Phoebe Bridgers. But first, I'm going to talk a little bit about what this song kind of means to me. I still remember the first time I heard this song. I was doing an odd job on a school break, putting servers into racks at a server farm. Now, for those of you who don't know, it's basically a giant warehouse full of computer servers. The rooms were cold to keep the temperature of the machines down. There were no windows anywhere, and on the way in, you had to go through like two or three security checkpoints. So, all of this combined made it feel kind of like a prison. Anyway, since basic manual labor in a windowless gray box is not the most entertaining of experiences, I decided to use the time to catch up on some albums that I hadn't listened to yet. And among those was Stranger in the Alps. So I put in my earbuds and I started listening from the top. And as I worked, this kind of gentle wave of melancholy washed over me. And we're in this room and these cold LEDs are bathing the room in this kind of sickly glow. And all of this is adding to and amplifying the experience of listening to this album. Now, Funeral is the third track off Stranger in the Alps, and when I got to it, the chorus was the first thing that jumped out at me. It describes the midst of a depression or deep sadness when these negative feelings seem to stretch out in front of you to infinity and behind you to the day you were born. It was this sentiment of, this is how I was made, this is how I've always been, and this is how I'll always be, that kind of stuck with me. And I think that resonated with me because I've spent a lot of time feeling sad or melancholy, almost to the point of romanticizing the feeling. I think in part because so many of my heroes seemed sad and channeled that into their incredible art. Not that sadness feels good to experience, but I've spent a lot of time with it, and it has provided me with creative fodder for many, many years. And it got to the point where occasionally I found myself almost looking for things in my life or in the world around me to be sad about. It was almost like I was so comfortable sitting in that feeling that when nothing was producing it, I had to fill the void somehow. Towards the end of the song, another line caught my ear. Wishing I was someone else, feeling sorry for myself till I remember someone's kid is dead. This one touches on the matter of perspective within pain, and it kind of made me think that perhaps I was seeking out sadness where none need exist. And this is not to say that the greater pain of someone else invalidates your own. Nothing can invalidate anyone's pain. Pain is not an objective experience. That's why they use the 1 to 10 scale at the hospital. As usual, the healthiest option is probably somewhere in the middle. We shouldn't be seeking out pain in our lives for the sake of it or to have more creative fodder. But we also shouldn't be denying our own hurts because they seem to pale in comparison to those of others. Stranger in the Alps is an incredible album. I highly recommend it. I listened to it almost exclusively for the next month, but I always identified with Funeral in particular, simply because it asked aloud what I'd felt so often, just why the hell am I so sad all the time for no reason? And, I think good songwriting and good art in general can do that. It can give voice to a thought in the listener's head. Sometimes a thought they didn't even know was there. All that being said, now I'm going to play you the song. I'm singing at a funeral tomorrow for a kid a year older than me. I've been talking to his dad. Makes me so sad when I think too much about it. I can't breathe. I have this this dream where I'm screaming underwater, while my friends are all waving from the shore. I don't need you to tell me what that means. I don't believe in that stuff anymore. Jesus Christ, I'm so blue all the time, and that's just how I feel. I always have, and I always will. I always have and always will. And I have a friend I call when I've bored myself to tears, and we talk until we think we just might kill ourselves. Then we laugh until it disappears. Last night I blacked out in my car, and I woke up in my childhood bed, wishing I was someone else, feeling sorry for myself, till I remember someone's kid is dead. Jesus Christ, I'm so blue all the time, and that's just how I feel. I always have, and I always will. I always have and always will. And it's 4 a.m. again, and I'm doing nothing again. Okay. Well, that's that. I hope you enjoyed the cover, my unhinged ramblings, or at least got something out of it. And if you're interested in seeing more stuff like this for some reason, then you can subscribe, and that's what you'll get. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.